Hi everyone. Okay, my name is Vanessa, also known as How to Teacher, here on YouTube as well as Instagram, and I am doing a get to know me tag. Yep. So I asked some of my friends on Instagram to send me some questions, and I'm just going to keep this very casual because guess what? I am not into that editing thing. So let's look at this. My first question says, when did I start teaching? And I started teaching in 2006. Can you believe it? Time really flies, right? I started teaching in 2006. I think it was January. So, and another question someone asked me was, how long have you been teaching? And I have been teaching for 13 years. January 9th would make 14 years. I know, I look so young. Okay, so let's move on. Next question. What made me want to become an educator or teacher was kind of a question that I got asked a lot on Instagram. And for me, I think it was when I graduated from high school. And when you graduate from high school and you just go and get a job, I got a job at a preschool and I loved it so much. I never had imagined that I would become an educator or a teacher or anything like that. But when I started teaching at the preschool, I really, really enjoyed it. And I just got this fulfillment from seeing the kids excel. And so I decided to just go ahead and study that field. So I love it. Next question. Any advice for new mommy teachers? Now, I'm not a mommy, so I said I would ask my friend about that one. So yeah, I have to ask my friend about that one. Another question I got was, I'm looking at my paper if you see me with my face off the screen or looking elsewhere. Okay, what's your favorite subject to teach? My favorite subject to teach is math, I think. Or is it writing? I really, really love writing. Maybe because I love to read books. So it's a toss-up between math and writing. I don't know about you guys, but I am a teacher tuber newbie, and even up until this day, I still get kind of nervous recording myself. That's why I don't really come on live on Instagram too much, because being in front of the camera is not really a natural thing for me. Anyway, let's move on. Okay. What have I learned over the years being an educator? Um, hmm. What have I learned over the years? Well, number one, I have learned to pick your battles, because guess what? There are things in education, depending on where you live, that you cannot fix, okay? There are things that you might not like, some policies you might not like, that no matter how much noise you make about it, it's not going to change. And so I would say really be careful about picking your battles, because you could stress yourself out. Number two, try and balance work life and personal life, because even for me as a teacher sometimes, oh, I just noticed my double chin. Excuse that. You know what? A little pause. My thumbnail is a picture of me like when I didn't have so much double chin. And so if you notice a difference, it's because I just wanted to get a quick picture and I put it on my thumbnail. So that's just a goal, maybe if I do some awesome exercise and eat my carrots, this double chin will go away. But you know what? You gotta just don't sweat the small stuff. Get them back on track. I just noticed the time. 4 minutes in already. People be cutting off your video fast, so let me hurry up. So what I have learned in this profession as a teacher, to pick your battles. Pick your battles. Another thing, like I was saying before I got distracted by my own thoughts, is balance work life and personal life, because you could become a teacher who just works all the time and never have any fun or relaxation. So try and balance work life and personal life. Okay, so there are many other things I've learned, but I don't want this video to be long, y'all. Okay, let's see what else. Who has been your biggest inspiration for writing? Oh, if you didn't know, I came up with a children's ebook called Ellie. I keep getting the name mixed up. Okay, guys, I spell the name Eli, right? And it's a female character, and so I'm supposed to say Ellie, and I always get mixed up and say Eli, but it's Ellie. So I wrote a children's ebook, and my biggest inspiration for writing. Say who or what has been my biggest inspiration for writing? Well, I know for sure my husband has been an inspiration for me, because he wrote his book called 10 Keys to Success. I hope I'm remembering that right. Yeah, he wrote his book. And then I thought to myself, you know what? I have always wanted to write a book. And he kind of motivated me to go ahead and do it. Yeah, so I would say my husband. Okay, there are awesome writers out there, but I'll just stick with him, you know. He in the other room, so let's go with him. What inspires me and what I do for self-care? Okay, so in terms of self-care, I just love to do what I love, you know. I love to watch Netflix, my TV shows. I just zone out when I'm watching my favorite television shows. I love to read books, you know, bath or showers, you know, just like when I go in the bathroom, I feel like I am my own sanctuary, you know. Burning candles. Yeah, so those are my main ones I do for self-care. Ooh, I love a good face mask. Like, you know, give me all the face mask. Maybe if I go out a bit, I'll look slimmer. Anyway, yeah, so I love face mask. Yeah, they're my main ones, I think. So let's move on. I got so much questions. It's amazing. I should have been more organized. Okay, let's see. Okay, ooh, this one. Who or what inspires me? Okay, this video is turning out to be kind of long, but if you are still with me, what inspires me? Okay, growing up, I grew up with my mom and my brother, and my mom, she really didn't have like high paying job or anything, and at times it would be difficult for her to pay the rent, and sometimes we might have to move out of the house because maybe she couldn't afford the rent anymore, so we would have to like leave in the middle of the night. And so that thought of not having enough has always been like a driving force for me to want to excel, so to give myself a better life. Yeah, so there are many things, but I would say that's one of them. What's another one I had here? Okay. Favorite coffee drink? I'm not a coffee drinker, but I love a good Starbucks, you know, with the lemonade and the ice, any type of refresher drink I really love from Starbucks. But I usually don't put sugar in it because I try not to have drinks with sugar, and so it'll have to be like a sugar-free drink. And by the way, ooh, I just love a good sugar-free ice cream. Okay guys, I got cut off. My phone just went dead. And it's much later now, but I'm going to continue this tag. Okay, I want to finish it. So let's see. I think I stopped at what favorite coffee you drink, and I said that I don't really drink coffee, but I like the Starbucks refreshers. They're really awesome. Um, am I originally from the Bahamas? Yes, I am, and excuse the lighting because the day has gone and I'm just jumping on to finish. Yes, I am originally from the Bahamas. New Providence is one of the islands of the Bahamas, and I live in New Providence. I was born in New Providence. There are many islands in the Bahamas. So, yes, I am originally from the Bahamas. What is your favorite food? I love a good chicken sauce with Johnny cake. That's like a Bahamian thing, or maybe even a Caribbean thing. I don't know, but I really love chicken sauce. What is it like working with your husband? It's good and it can be bad sometimes because you buck heads, and but it's fun. It's fun too. So it's good and bad. um, how did you meet your husband? I met my husband. There's a story behind this, and we are going to make a video about how we met, and so stay tuned for that video because it's a long, interesting story that I want to give it, its proper time to explain how we met. And what is your favorite part of the Bahamas? I love the Exuma Islands. Well, I love Exuma. Okay, it's an island in the Bahamas, and it's so pretty. The water is so beautiful. New Providence water is pretty too, but it's something about the Exuma water. It's so beautiful. Yeah, so I love the beaches a whole lot, and I love the friendly people, and how you feel like I don't know. It's like everyone. Well, every place has its challenges, but for the most part, Bahamians are very friendly, and even in the family islands, it's really a spirit of community. So I love it. And so that ends the Get to Know Me tag. Stay tuned for how I met my husband on another video because, I gotta give you all the juiciness of how we met. So make sure you subscribe if you love my content. Follow me on Instagram. And thank you so much for watching, for hanging in there because this was kind of long. So remember to spread love and not hate. Bye. Oh, guys, I forgot this question. How did I transition from a teacher to an author? And I think I kind of answered it previously. Not sure because it's much later in the day. But I transitioned from a teacher to an author. I am still a teacher, but why did I how did it all happen? And basically I always wanted to be a writer in terms of getting my stories out there because I love to write so much. And so I was just sitting home one day and I just had this feeling on me like I have to tell this story. I have to share this story that's going to help others see themselves in such a better way, starting from a young age. And so the story I wrote is a story of, I don't know, believing in yourself, valuing yourself. And so I guess it was just the right time, I think it was just the right time because I always wanted to do it. And I just had this feeling on me of I have to share my story. I have to do it now because time is precious and you really have to follow your dreams while you have a chance. And so, yeah. Okay, bye for real now.